Good morning, class 4. Welcome in your SST class. Today we are going to study our new chapter, which is chapter number 11, Unity in Diversity. So, in this chapter, let's read what it is. First, here the theme is India, Unity in Diversity. Lesson objectives is student will able to relate the geographical and socio-culture feature of India, appreciate the culture heritage of different states, appreciate unity despite diversity in India. Unity in diversity means anekta mein hi ekta. Okay, so as you know, India is a diverse country, so it is. So here, before starting the chapter, we have this taking off activity that we have to do. So what is in this? Just look. Look at the picture. Can this picture be described by the phrase unity in diversity? Discuss. We are all Indians. If you see in this picture, they are here of different culture. They have some different uniforms, they have their different dressing sense, they have a different color, they have a different food items. So let us understand this unity in diversity. So let's start reading our chapter. As you have studied earlier, India is a land with different physical features. The country has 29 states and 7 union territories. In India, there are places which are covered with snow, and there are also places which are hot and dry. So, as you know, in India we have 29 states and 7 union territories, but now it is changed. Now we are having the 28 states and 8 union territory in India. And we have many different places where we are facing the different climates. So somewhere in India we have very hot, somewhere in India it's very dry, and somewhere in India it's very cold. So we have different climatic condition in India. So let's read further in this. So the next page. Since ancient times, India has been the land where people from different ethnic group came and settled and made it their home. India has a heterogeneous population with people speaking different language, eating different food, following different religion, and observing different festival, customs and tradition. These have only added to its rich fabric. As you know, children, here in ancient time, in earlier time, we have our ethnic groups. We have a different groups which they settle and made their home differently. We have the heterogeneous population. Heterogeneous population means we have different kinds of people in India. They having the different languages, their food habit is different, they're eating different kinds of food, they're following different religion, they're having their different festivals, their customs and traditions are different. So they have the different clothing. So we in this is the diversity that we seen in India. However, India has always been viewed as one geographical unit. All Indians love India and consider it their home. That is why we can say India is a land of unity in diversity. What does it mean, children? It means that India has always been viewed as one geographical unit. Still, we are having different people in India. They are having different dressing sense. They are having different food. They are different religion. They have different cultures. Still, we are one. Still, we are seeing that one in our geographical unit. Still, we are saying we are Indian. We are one. We are living in one India. This is why, or we can say that is why we can say India is a land of unity in diversity. हम सब different होने के बाद भी सब एकता की तरह एक होकर इंडिया में रहते हैं. So first topic we have in this, the languages. As you know, in India we are having different languages. So let's see first what it is. More than 100 languages are spoken in India. So India is the only country where more than 100 languages spoken. As you travel from Jammu and Kashmir to Kanyakumari, you will find people speaking different languages in different states. Apart from English, some of the languages spoken in India are Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi, Gujarati, Punjabi, Kashmiri, Dogri, Bengali, and Odia. So these are some different languages that speaks in India beside English. Okay, so India is a land where different people will live together and they speak different languages. So these are some languages which people speak in India. Next we have do and learn. So this do and learn, what it is, let's read it. Find out and make a list of different languages that are often officially recognized by different states of India. Write your name in the language you speak at home. So what you have to do, you have to find out 5 different languages that's spoken in 5 different cities or 5 different areas. And here you can write your name in the language you speak at home. What is your mother language? Okay, or we can say what is your mother tongue. So you will do this in your notebook, in your rough notebook, and show it to me. After this we are having the next page, the religion. Here religion is our next topic. So here India is home to people who follow different religion. So in India there are many people who follow different religion. India is a birthplace of 4 great religions in the world. So in India there's a 4 main religion are, first is Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism and Sikhism. Other religions such as Islam, Christianity, Zoroastrianism also reached India from different parts of the world. So these are some pictures. If you see the places of worship of different religion. Next topic we have a clothing. So what is clothing here? Let's see. India is a land of different climatic condition. The climate of a place determines the type of clothes people wear. So as you know, in the different states, in the different part of India, we wear different kinds of clothes. So for example, people living in cold places wear woolen clothes to protect themselves from the cold weather there. People in warmer places wear loose cotton clothes. Men and women wear different types of clothes. Yes, here if you see this in this picture, there's a Kashmiri dress. See the Kashmir men and Kashmir women here. So if you see, these are the clothes. Like Punjab clothes is this, the man with the turban and the girl, or we can say the lady with the salwar suit. And the West Bengal man is in this, and the women wearing this sari, and the Kerala this, then the Maharashtra, then the Nagaland and Tamil Nadu. So these are some different we can say different clothings of different part of India. Next we have think and answer. Let's do it. What type of clothes do you think your mother will pack if you have to go to Srinagar during your winter vacations, and why? So this is a very common answer. You can discuss it with your mother and you can write it in your notebook. So this is your homework. To do this in your homework, to think and answer and do the answer in your homework. After this, your next homework is to complete this vocabulary as a keyword in your notebooks and to draw this recap in your notebook. It's a very easy chapter and interesting chapter. You will relate it very well. So this is your homework. So this chapter will continue in our next class. Till then children, bye bye. Do your homework.